Okay, so let's start where we left off, and I think we discussed few of the methods of the string class. So we'll continue the same. Okay, let's explore the other method of the string class. So again, suppose I have one string known as Python programming. Okay, and explore further methods. So another method that we're going to discuss today is, so let's take s.find method. Okay, s.find means string.find method name is what? Find. What it does, understand? If you want to know the index of any string or substring in your string, okay, for example, you have a complete string available in which you want to know at what location this particular substring is occurring. Okay, at which location this particular string is occurring, then you will use the find method. Example, you want to do password matching. Okay, for example, I said one password. Okay, 123 789, and then suppose ABC, something like I set a password. So what I want to do, I want to do password matching. So if my password is this, so how will I match? At first position, one should occur. At second position, 2 should occur. At third position, 3 should occur. Fourth position, 7 should occur. Okay. And at fifth position, your 8 should occur. Then 9. Then A, B, C means every digit's location is fixed. It may be repeating, doesn't matter. It may be like this 1, 2, A, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C. But in a password, whatever password I've said, every character's position is fixed. So if I know, if I can find out, okay, what is the position of 1? What is the position of 2? What is the position of A? What is the position of 7? What is the position of 7, 8? What is the position of 9? A, B, C. If all are matching as per my requirement, I can say my password is matched and I can allow you to access inside. Okay, in such scenario, sometime you want to know what is the position of my special character or any character or a substring, then we can use the find method. And what it needs an argument, if we go inside, just press shift and tab. It needs a substring that you will pass, an optional argument start and end. An optional argument start and end means what it needs. It needs first of all a substring whose position you want to find out, optional argument start index, and optional argument and index. These two are optional. Okay, so let me explore. Suppose in the same string, that is Python programming, I want to search the index of p. Understand, index of p. So I put s.find means the position of p I want to find. So substring is this time p. I just time p. Okay, so it will return me the first time. It will traverse from the left hand side. In the first time it will find the p, it will return its index. First time it will find the p, it will return the index. So what position it is, everyone? First position. So what is the index of the first position? 0. So it should return me 0. Right? It should return me 0. But now suppose I know, okay, it's fine, it's p is 0, but I don't want to check the position of this p. Okay, I want to check the position of p after this. Okay, after p I want to know first position. Okay, I know it's p, now it's done. I want to know when the p is occurring after the first position. After the first position, so what I can do, I can mention here this one, s dot find. But I want to search again, I want to search p only. But see, now these optional arguments will come into the picture. If I don't specify any optional argument, it means that I have to search in the entire string. I will search in the entire string, and the moment I will find p, I'll stop. I'll tell you this is the index. Okay, but suppose I come across, okay, first position is p, and I want to know what is the second time p is occurring. What is that position? Okay, so what I can mention here, I want to start searching from start index. Just mention 1 because p is at the first position, right? P is at the first position, so I got the 0. So I said, okay, now I come across p is at the first position. Now give me the index of p starting from this position till end. Starting from this position till end, as I've not specified the end index. Okay, so if I've not specified the end index, it will take by default till end. But I've started the start index, it will count from this position y. So at first position, it is not there. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. The seventh position it is available. So if I execute this, I'll get the index to be 7. Clear, everyone? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, suppose I want to find not only single character, I mean substring. Any substring can be. I want to know the location of py. I want to know the location of py, where this particular substring is lying at which position in my string. Okay, so of course this py is starting from very beginning only, so I'll get again 0 this time. Right, I want to know where the pr lies. Okay, so I can directly type s dot find what, from which index this pattern start is pr. Okay, this combination start from which index? So it starts from this index, that is at 7th index only. That is at 7th index, the way we got the second P, right? Clear? So we get this index. So any substring, if I want to search any substring where it is lying, that index position, we can quickly come across with the help of find. If I don't specify start index and a stop index, by default, it is going to search the entire string. Okay, by default, it is going to search entire string. But if I specify start index and stop index, it will search for that substring in that particular range only that you have specified. Okay, everyone. If it is fine, can I move ahead? Nobody's saying anything. What happened? Why everyone is silent?
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Now move ahead, right? Now suppose I try to find a character which does not exist, but find a substring which is not available. Suppose I pass Z here. Okay. Suppose I pass here a Z. So let me put here something like this. What I'm getting, -1. So remember, anytime, okay, if the substring is not found, if the substring is not found, that means what? Then it returns that, or we can say the find method returns -1. So it will return -1 in only one position. Remember, only at one cost. Don't it confuse that it is the last character. Okay, don't confuse it. Your find method will always give. First of all, remember your find method always returns positive index. Okay, positive index. Okay, so if you are getting negative index, immediately get an idea that it is what? It is not available in my string. It is not available in my string. So different ways you can use this. Is it fine, everyone? How we can use it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right, fine. Now, if I ask you do one thing, make a spam as a classifier using find method. Can we do that? Tell me. Spam classifier, the way we designed earlier using the in method and not in method, right, everyone?
Yes. Yes.
So can we try spam classifier using this method?
Yes, sir, we can.
Yes, we can give a try, right? This time, what we have to search? We have to just search that we will use example. The word is lottery. So we'll pass a lottery here, okay, in my entire string, and we'll search. If that lottery is available, of course, I will not get -1, right or wrong, everyone? I will not get -1 if lottery is available. So I have to search this as, is it not equal to -1? If it is not equal to -1, it is guaranteed what? That word is present, right or wrong, everyone? That word is present. And when that word is present, it is what? Spam. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
so remember,
sir.
okay, so remember that. Don't worry about the operators, will come to the operator, but you should understand the logic. Yes, it can be used this way as well. So anytime some conditional execution is required, this will help us out a lot. This means this -1 will help us out a lot. Okay, means this one, if the some word is not available, that's awesome. Not available, very good. Do one thing, use -1 in a conditional statement. It will help you out. That word is not available. Okay, that we can design. Now move ahead. Similar to actually find method, we have one more method here known as index method. It does almost same thing. Means same index. You have to pass your substring. Okay, and again optional argument start index. Okay, an optional argument stop index. Okay, same. It returns also the index. Exactly same. Suppose I use s dot index. I want to search the index of suppose p. Okay, I don't specify start index and stop index. So entire string it will take into the consideration, entire string. So again, it will return me 0 only, right? Similarly, if I go here and type s dot index, okay, and pass my p here again, and this time I specified search for the p from the first index. So I mentioned 1 here till end, from the first index till end. Execute this, I'll get again 7. Exactly same, but difference is where? Here is the difference actually. S dot index. If I try to pass a character or a string which does not exist, here is the difference actually. Okay, here is the difference. If I execute the index method, this will give me an error. Let me execute this. See, it will give me an value error, substring not found. So we have different applications available. Different, and whatever you are seeing right now, actually this is known as exception, what has been raised here right now. Okay, this is an exception, and we will see that how to handle this exception. So in some scenarios, even this is important for us. We want to capture this. We want to capture this, right? So if you don't want your program to halt, understand you have used some program in this, and you don't want your program to halt, because what will happen? Suppose I've written some instruction after this. Suppose this print hello, right? Some instruction is there. What will happen? This instruction will never get executed. This instruction will never get executed because this instruction will still raise the error. So if I execute this, can you see? I'm never seeing hello here, right? So this will do what? This will crash my program. But suppose if instead of index, I use here find, okay, and execute this. See, my program is not halted. Clear? So you have to be this cautious about your programming. Okay, what is my requirement is I want my program to crash, or I want to use them as an exception handling or something like that. If I want to use that, whatever error is happening, according to that, you would make the decision whether I have to use the find or whether I have to use the index method. Index method will do what we just saw. It will crash your program. It will raise you a value error, that is string not found, which find will not do. So depending upon your requirement, different applications will arise. Means index method raise value error if substring is not found. Okay, index method raise value error if substring is not found, except that find and index both are same. There is no difference in that. Is it fine, everyone? Both methods are clear. Index and find.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's take another
Yes, sir.
string. Okay, great. So I'm again using a string. Suppose this time I'm intentionally giving some space at the beginning. Python gives some space programming. Okay, and I also give some space here, something here. Okay, so some space at the beginning intentionally added, some space at the end I specifically added. Execute this. So if I check my s this time, s execute. S is Python programming, fine. But we can see here we have a space, we have a space. Now suppose, actually what method we are going to discuss right now, understand this is basically for cleaning purpose. Sometime you will be receiving highly unclean data, messy data, that is a proper word, messy data, which is not good for analysis. So sometimes we have to do data cleaning in that. Okay, sometimes we have to do data cleaning. For example, the space this is coming at the beginning, space that is coming at the end is of not my use. I want to remove this step or remove this space from this. So what I can do, I can come here and I can type again. There is a method known as strip method. Okay, strip method. And if I don't pass anything, let me go inside and see what it does. Characters by default is mentioning none. And what it does, just lead. Return a copy of the string with leading and trailing white space removed. Okay, return a copy of the string with leading and trailing. Okay, white space removed. Fine. If character is not character is given and not none, remove characters in character instead. Understand? So what I have not specified any character here, and what is the character right now? It is mentioning none. None means what? It will consider what? Space. That which thing you want to remove? You want to remove leading and trailing white space. Okay, this is the leading white space and this is the trailing white space. Means space before where your string is starting and space before your string is ending, means some character is starting. So if I want to remove this, I can just execute this. And if you can observe now, can you see the difference? This space is gone and even this space is gone, and this both the space, leading space and trailing space, has been removed. Clear, everyone? Okay.
Yes.
Similarly, suppose I'm again taking a string s, but this is actually more practical. Space has been gone, perfect. Suppose I have a string in which I have dot, okay, I have GRT, some or even a slash, any character is there, okay, and after that mention Python, okay, and then something is mentioned like R, then T and G, something like this is mentioned. Let me execute this, done, and let me check my s once again. What is my s? This is my s, okay, but my character is this Python. Okay, this is my Python. These thing I don't want at the beginning. I don't want at the end. Okay, it is given here dot GRT slash RTG. I don't want them. I want to remove those. Okay, I want to remove those. Again, who can help me out? This strip method can help me out. Okay, because there was an option known as characters that you want to remove. And by default, you don't mention anything. So it was considering white space, but I can mention here. So what can I do? I can come here and I can mention, suppose s dot strip once again. Okay. Parentheses, and within the parentheses, put double quotes. And within the double quote, specify the characters that you want to remove from beginning or end. Okay. Specify the characters that you want to remove from beginning or end. So I come here, which character I want to remove? I want to remove G. Okay. And in only any order you can mention, doesn't matter. Suppose I want to remove G, a dot remove, G I want to remove, R I want to remove, T I want to remove, and slash I want to remove. If you see, I don't have to mention this RTG because this R is in between these characters, T is between these characters, and even G is between these characters. Even any order I can mention, that barely matters. I can mention this with T, G, R, barely matters. Okay, or even I change the position of this dot, barely matters. Barely matters what you, where you want to specify this, barely matters, like this. Okay, now how it works, understand. Now how it will work, that is the main thing, understand. It will come here. Let me show you the, first of all, what output I will get. Okay, this is the string. Let me execute this. See, this is what I want, right? It has removed successfully this GRT slash NRTG. This thing from the beginning it has removed, and this thing from the end it has removed. So how it works, understand. It will go to the beginning of the string, whatever your string is here. Okay. Pick first character. Okay, pick first character. Check whether this first character is lying in this list that you have mentioned, or lying in this list of character, or these are characters which are available here. It is lying here. So your answer is yes, dot is there. So it will remove that. Move ahead. Pick second character. Check, is the second character lying here? Yes, second character is there. Okay, remove that. Come to the third character. Check, third character is lying here. Yes, it is here. It is among these characters, right? R is here. So remove that. Okay, come to the third character, T. Search for the T. T. Yes, T is there. Remove that. Come to the slash. Slash is here. Yes, slash is there. Remove that. Come to the P. Is P is here? No. Immediately stop. I won't remove any character further from the beginning. Is it okay, everyone? It will immediately stop. The moment it will find first character which is not available in the argument that you have supplied, it will stop there. It will stop removing the characters from the beginning. Till this step is clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Right? Similarly, it will go to the last now. It has stopped from the beginning, so it will stop now. It will not remove any character from the beginning. Now it will go to the end. Again, start the same process. Pick G. Okay, pick G. Check, is G lying here? The answer is yes. So G will be removed. Come to the T. T lying here? Yes. T will be removed. Come to the R. R lying here? Yes. Remove. Come to the N. N lying here? No. It will immediately stop. So what we will get? Only Python. Tell me, everyone, clear how it is going to work?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, please
Yes.
pay attention. And any doubt in this, please tell me. Tell me, if I do this thing, what will happen?
Sir,
If I,
so
yeah,
what
yeah.
is that dot GRT thing doing means? And then you are
No,
doing this.
randomly I put it. Randomly.
Okay, so just so let me so put it simply, this S is a random string you have made of, let's say, like a random letter.
Yes,
And-
it's random characters. Yes, random. Randomly I have
Okay.
taken. You can mention anything you want. Anything you want to
Yes.
mention. Okay, there is no significance of GRT. Just we have to see what we have to mention here only, right? Accordingly, we have to mention. Okay. Now you can tell me, if I mention here N, what I will get, everyone? What result I will get if I mention this?
Python.
Python. We will get Python. We will get Python. Even N will be removed, right or wrong? Even N will be removed. See, I think now it should be crystal clear, everyone.
S dot strip. Okay, sir. So what's happening is S dot strip, you are just typing a list of the characters you want removed.
Yes, yes. Yes, from
order.
beginning and end. Yes, we are just
Yes.
typing in the characters from which we want to remove from the string, from the beginning and the end only. From the beginning and the end. Okay.
Sir, T is in Python. Why not T is removed?
Really, remember what I said? Understand? I'm repeating once again the process. See what I'm said. It will start how? Start from the beginning. Come, take first character. What is the first character? Dot.
Okay.
Search from here. Dot is here.
Okay.
Yes. Remove that. Right, done. Suppose I removed. gone.
G is.
Come to the G. G is here. Yes, there.
Yes.
Remove this. Gone.
Okay.
Come to the R. R is there. Yes. Remove. Gone. Come to the T.
Okay.
T is there. Yes. Remove. Gone.
T.
Come to the slash. Slash there. Remove.
Yes.
Gone. Come to the
Yes.
P is there.
No.
It will immediately stop. So it will not remove any character from left hand side now.
Okay.
It will not remove any character from the left hand side. Now come to the extreme end and repeat the
Okay.
process. Okay. Now come to the G. G is there. Yes. Remove that.
Yes.
T is there. Remove that. R is
Yes.
there. Remove that. N is there.
Okay.
Remove that. O is there. No.
Okay.
That means again it will stop. Now it will not remove any character from the right hand side. So now it will stop.
Okay.
Clear?
Oh, clear.
Yeah. Okay. So let me
Thank you.
mention. Welcome. Dot GRT slash was there, I guess. And here I mention, I think NRGT, NRTG, anything you mention barely matters. And here I remove N. So you get an idea what was the purpose. Execute, 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 right? Done. And similar to actually strip function, we have one more function known as lstrip. See, S dot lstrip. Okay, means it will also do the stripping, but it will do only from the left hand side, not from the right hand side. Okay, a strip will do from both left and right. So what I can do again, I can pass the same arguments here. tgr dot slash. Okay, so this time it will remove these characters only from where? From the beginning of the character or from the left hand side, not from the right hand side. So only these things will be removed, not this. So if I execute this, can you see everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, simple
Yes.
process. Okay.
Yes.
Similarly, we have L strips, we have R strip, means right strip. Exactly same thing. tgr dot slash, and where it will remove the character from this time? Only from right hand side. Only and only from right hand side, right? So this will be there. You will get this thing. Okay, you will get this. This RTG will be removed, but the rest of the things will be available here. Can you check everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, perfect. Let me move ahead now. Okay, next method. Okay, suppose I take a string once again, and this string is now this time, suppose hi, how are you? Okay, execute this. This is my complete string. Let me check. Sometime what you will need, understand, when you want to do some sentiment analysis. Okay, so actually we check every word, whether it is a positive word or a negative word. In that scenario, we need to split individual words. Okay, we want this word separate, this word separate. Right now they are part of a one string only. They are right now a part of one string only, but I want them a separate word. Hi separate, HOW separate, R separate, U separate. Okay, I want to break them. I want to split them. That is a better word. I want to split these words. So what I can do, again we have a method known as split method. Okay, I have again method known as split method, and then in the split method actually there is a separator thing involved. If you go inside, can you see there is a separator thing, and second one is max split. Both is what means you want to separate your string, but what should be the separator? Separator proper word is that delimiter. If you have heard the word about delimiter, everyone, delimiter, have you heard this word delimiter, everyone? Or you have heard about comma separated web files, CSV files? No. Okay, suppose you have not heard, no issue. Okay, suppose this, I mentioned something, hi, how are you? Okay, so can you tell me, if I want to separate them, what thing can separate, which thing can separate these words?
Comma.
Yes, comma. So comma is what your delimiter. Okay, comma is what your delimiter. Similarly, suppose I put here, can you tell me what thing can separate them?
Hyphen.
Hyphen. Very good. And
Hyphen.
yes, very good. And let me show you one thing. If I have a CSV file, just let me check properties. It's an Excel file, no. So suppose append, let me check. Yeah, it's a CSV file, right? Right now it is looking like an Excel file. Let me show you this one thing. Open with Notepad. Can you see everyone? Here the fields are separated by what?
Comma.
Comma. Right? That's why this file is known as what? Comma separated values or CSV file. Comma separated value or CSV file. It internally looks like this. You can, if you can click, if you double click this, it will open like an Excel file. See, it is open like an Excel file, but actually it is what? A comma separated value file. And it's mentioned here as well. See, some features might be lost if you save this work in the commas delimited .csv format. Okay, so this is what is the delimiter here? The delimiter among this file is what? Delimiter here is this is not one. Which file I opened? I forgot. I think this one. Yeah. Okay. This file. What is the delimiter? Delimiter here is what? Comma. So that is comma separated means how these values are separated. These values are separated by comma. That's why the name is comma separated value or CSV file. I think it should be okay, everyone. Okay. I think you people
Yes,
get an
sir.
idea what is a delimiter now. Okay, so suppose I don't specify any delimiter here or separator here. Separator is you can use separator or you can use delimiter, whatever you want to call it as. The default separator that it will take, it is not specified here. Okay, none. Then by default it will take what? Space. By default is what? Space. So we can say, I think it should be mentioned here as well. If I press here, returns the list of the words in the string using the separator as a delimiter string. Okay, and if see none means what? If you don't specify any delimiter, what it will consider? White space. Okay, it will consider white space. So first thing is that. Okay, what is the delimiter by default? By default, delimiter is white space. Okay, default separator or delimiter is white space. Okay, so where is the white space? This is the white space. This is the white space. This is the white space. Okay, so it will split this entire string into the individual words. Wherever it will find the space. Okay, find the space. Okay, break into the two parts. One will be hi, one will be how are you. Then it will move ahead again. This how are you also consists of what? Space. Break again. So now hi separate word, how separate word, are you one word. Again move ahead. Again space is there. So again split that. So now hi is separate word, how is separate word, are is separate word, you is separate word. So it will split the words as per the white space and store them in a data structure known as list that we will study in detail, but let me show you that. Okay, if I execute this, what I'm getting, this is actually a list within a square bracket, you can see. Okay, it is a data structure, right? So it is having again, or you can use it as sequence as well. So you can have these access these word individually now. Individually, the way you were accessing your strings, you can access this. For example, what is this? This is your split. If I type here split again, okay, what it is returning? It is returning a list. I want to access, suppose only this word hi. For analysis purpose, I want to access only first word of this entire sentence, only first word. So again, Python is a zero index. I can put a square bracket like a string. I can put a zero here and see what I will get. Can you say everyone? Right? So I can access now individual word after this list. Individual this word for further analysis if I want. For further analysis if I want. And as I told you, I'm giving maximum time on the string so that if you understand the string well, your rest of the life is very easy. Your rest of the life is very, very easy if you understand the string well. See, same indexing method, right? If I want to, now you can tell me if I want to access this R, what should I pass here?
2.
Yes,
Two.
yes, yes. See, very good. Perfect, right? So how it is splitting, is it fine? So it will start from the left-hand side, come here. The moment it will find white space, it will split in two parts. So first category will what become? It will become like this. First internally, hi as one word, and how are you as second word. Then it will move. Okay, first word has been split, move ahead in the second word. Okay, there is a white space, again a split. So this will become a separate word, and this will become a separate word. But again, move ahead. There is a white space, again a split. And this result you will get. I hope you get an idea, everyone, why I'm getting this kind of result. Can you see how it is getting? Clear? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
right? It should be clear. Similarly, what we can specify here, instead of this, suppose my string is this. S is equal to hi, comma, how, comma, r, comma, you, something like this. Again, I want to separate them. Okay, I want to get individual words out of them, stored in the form of a list. So what I can do, again, this time, let me execute this. This time, I have to specify my separator. This time, I have to specify my separator. What is my separator? Suppose I come here, then I will mention s dot split. Will default work, everyone, this time? Tell me if I execute this, what I'm getting?
Space.
Only one, right? I'm getting one complete string. It has not been splitted. Can you observe? Because it never found the white space, right or wrong? Because default is what? Space, and it never found the space. That's why entire string is written as it is without splitting. Can you observe this, everyone, or not? This is one
Yes,
string
sir.
only. See the quote here, see the quote here. This is one string only. Okay, so if I want to split them, I have to supply a different separator. What is the separator this time? Comma, right? So I will pass here within the double quote or single quote. I can pass here my comma. Okay, and now if I execute this, you will see that individual words have been split. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now if you can tell me, suppose I have this string, hi, how are you? Okay, I want to split them. How can I do that?
Mentioning slash.
Yes, very good. Now separator will change, right? So within double quote or single quote, I just pass slash. Clear? Similarly, suppose I mention this, s is equal to hi 3, how 3, r3, u, something like this. Okay, it is given to this. What should I do this time, everyone?
Mention keeping 3.
S dot split 3. Can you see? I think you will be able to split now perfectly.
What if I have different differentiators?
Then you can specify only one at a time. You can break them into the two parts. You can, what we did, we separated, it will get a list. It will get a list. Suppose what happened, you can do different ways. Means suppose you have two separator. This is 5 example. So how many you will get? How many splits we will get this time? Only 2. Okay, let me specify this. Okay, so I think, oh, I didn't execute it. Let me execute this and let me execute this. Right, so this is splitted, this is splitted. Now this is not splitted, so can't we access it individually? Everyone tell me, can we access it individually or not? How we can access this individually? We just discussed how can we get this element individually, but we are getting list, and how can the list be indexed? Yeah, tell me please.
2 inside the square bracket.
Yes, split this bracket 3, and then let me first execute this. Yes, we are reaching here. What is this? R5u. Can I further split it or not, everyone? This is still a string or not? Still it is what? String?
String.
Right? This is string. So what I can do, I can do further split. As per this time, which one, everyone?
5.
5, right? If I this, what I will get again this time? I will get a list having R and U. I will get a list having R and U. So I will execute this. I'll get R and U. I'll tell you the list method. What you can do, you can append two lists together. One list having only high and half, you can remove this R5 from you. It's your choice if you want to remove. I'll show you the list method. So how we can do it. But you can see, you can further split if you want. That is the main logic here. Okay, this is one list. You can get one list which is having only high and how. Don't keep this. Remove. Oh, sorry, don't this. We don't want to keep this with us, so we can remove this. It's our choice if we want to remove. Okay, and after that we can append two lists together. The way this, suppose this one. Suppose I have a list S known as 1, 2. Okay, and I have one more list. Suppose x is equal to 3, 4. Okay. And if I go here, mention s dot append, append. Okay. And pass my x here and check my s. Can you check? This list has been appended here. Okay. And even further thing we can do, see, we go here, we have different methods here available. Insert and see what it needs. What object you want to insert and where you want to insert. So different methods are there with the help of which you can insert data from one to another. Okay, we'll discuss list in detail, but you get an idea basically purpose. We can split further if you want. That was the main purpose. Tell me everyone, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is the main purpose. It should be clear. Yes, if it is not,
Sir.
yes.
Sir, what is the significance of -1?
Where?
When you mentioned about the description of
Yeah, I'm coming
split
that.
function.
I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
Now come to this. Suppose I mentioned there. Let me take again. What is the s? S is not this s. I want to take this one actually. This one. Let it take this one. Execute. And what is happening if I'm doing here s dot split? I pass my quotes. It is splitting. Whenever it found the comma, it split it that. Okay. Whenever it found the comma, split that means I didn't put any limitation. How many splits I want. Actually, why it is happening? Because we have a second parameter known as max split is equal to -1. Okay. Max split is equal to -1. -1 means there is no limitation. The moment you found the comma, you can split. The moment you found the comma, you can split. There is no limitation at all. See, there's a given in the definition as well. See, -1 means no limit. Okay. And what it signifies, maximum number of split to do. Maximum number of split to do. And by default, it is what? -1. -1 here means what? No limit. No limit. The moment you found the comma, whatever delimiter you have specified, split it. Split it, split it, split it. Do this. Okay. That's why whenever it found the comma, it is split it. But suppose I mention here after the comma 1. Okay. I mentioned the comma after the 1. What it is indicating? Maximum split you can have. Maximum split you can have. So how many split we can have? Only 1. Okay. Maximum split we can have only 1. So what will happen? I'll come to here from the left hand side. I will come. I will pick 1. I found first comma. The moment I will first comma, split will happen. Split will happen. So now my entire string will be divided into the 2 parts because you mentioned only one split is to be happened. Only one split. So again, you will get a list, but in that list, hi will be one word and how are you complete will be a second word. Okay. So if I execute it this time, can you see everyone? This hi is one word and how are you is another word. So only how many words you are getting? Only 2. Clear? So your string has been divided into 2 parts because you mentioned one split is allowed. Only one split is allowed, right? That's why. Suppose I mention here again 2 this time. Can you tell me what I will get, everyone, this time? Maximum split allowed is
Hi,
2.
how and are you?
Yes. Hi will be one word. How will be one word and are you will be composite together. So total 3 words. Can you see? Clear, everyone? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Clear.
Similarly, if I specify 3, what I will get?
All words will be divided.
Yes, all means it is equivalent to this time. It is equivalent to this, not this, where we use, I think this. Okay, because we have only 3 splits. Okay, so in the one split, first hi will be separate. How are you will be separate. If you use 2 splits, then hi will be separate. Even this will be splitted further. So you will get hi separate, how separate, are you separate. When I mention 3, then again, even this will split. So I'll get this way. I think it is okay, everyone. What -1 means and what 1, 2, 3, 4 means.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes.
Clear? Similarly, see, similar to split, we have R split. These are split. So right now, what is happening is split is happening from where? From left hand side. It is traveling in this direction. The moment it find first delimiter, it is split the string. So hi becomes separate. How are you become separate? Okay. But suppose you want to split from right hand side this time. For that, this is the function. R split. Okay. And again, I mentioned suppose this comma inside a delimiter. For now, it will not make any difference if I just use this. See, exactly same. High separate, R separate, RU separate. But suppose I mention maximum split, suppose 1. Okay. So where it will start splitting? This time from right hand side. This time it will start splitting from right hand side. So what answer I will get if I start splitting from right hand side and mention only one split is allowed? In this, what I will get?
Hi, how are and you?
Yes. Hi, how are will be in one and you will be separate. Okay, very good. So if I execute this, can you observe everyone?
Yes, sir.
I think it should be clear. No problem should be there, right? So let me move ahead. Simple function it was, nothing complex, just that your travel direction has been changed, nothing else. Okay. Again, let me pick a string. Suppose again Python programming. Okay. And what I want to do, suppose I want to replace some of the characters from this or a substring from another substring. Okay. I want to replace a substring from another substring. Suppose what I want, wherever there is P, okay, wherever there is P, replaced by Z. Example. Okay. But before doing that, let me show the syntax. What will be the syntax? I will mention s dot replace. Okay. Your old string that you want to replace, your new string which you want, means the thing which will replace your old string. Okay. An optional argument count. How many occurrence of the old string you want to replace with the new string? How many occurrence of the old string you want to replace with the new string? Okay. And that is optional. If you don't define this count, that means all the occurrences of the old string will be replaced by a new string. Okay. So let me come here and suppose I mention s dot replace. What I want to replace? I want to replace suppose P. By which I want to replace? I want to replace by Z. Okay. And I don't specify the count thing. It is optional. So by default, wherever it will find the P, wherever it will find the P, that P will be replaced by Z. That P will be replaced by Z. So let me execute this. First time it find the P, replaced. Second time it find the P, replaced. What I'm getting? Python Zrogaming. Clear everyone? Similarly, no, I want to replace only first one. I want to replace only and only first one. So I mentioned that s dot replace. I'm coming here, mentioning P again, mentioning Z here, but I mention here how many occurrences you want to replace. Okay, I want to replace only first occurrence, only first occurrence, not second occurrence. So I mention here only one occurrence I want to replace. Only first occurrence I want to replace. So I just execute this. See, I'm getting Python programming. Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if you people, I'm giving you 2 minutes. I want this Python Zrogaming. I have my original string is Python programming. I want to do Python Zrogaming. Think how can we do that?
In place of one,
Instead one,
place
it is
7, sir.
Instead of no,
7.
no.
two,
But
two.
remember, that is
two.
actually not the index. Understand? That is not the index. That is count. How many occurrences you want to replace? Getting the point? This is not the index. How many occurrences you want to replace? Okay, let me do here whatever you are saying. Somebody saying 2. So let me replace 2. Okay, and let me check what I am getting. I'm getting Python Zrogaming. That you said that I want to replace 2 instances. So first time is P, second time is this P, both are replaced. Somebody mentioned 7. So 7 are not there. So of course, I will get the same result, Python Zrogaming. See? So this is not the option. This is the count, number of occurrences that you want to replace. Clear everyone? Why we are not getting the result this time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just think please.
-1.
-1. Why? Let's see if will it allow. Hmm. Hmm. -1. See, Not achieving the requirement, right? And why this is taking -1? Just go here, because remember why it is taken, because default is what? -1, right? Default is what? -1. -1 means all the occurrences. -1 means all the occurrences, the default value. That's why it is giving this. Can you tell me everyone? Please try. Please try. Yeah.
I'll find.
Sorry.
Zero.
0. 0 means what? You are saying I don't want to replace any occurrence, right? Z 0. See, exactly same, because you said I don't want to replace any occurrence. That's why 0. So even 0 will not work.
Sir,
Yeah.
Sir, instead
I
of
just
P,
want
we
to
will
know,
write
sir,
programming, and
when we
instead
were
of Z, we will
replace,
write programming.
Can you go one by one, everyone, please? Yeah, please.
Sure.
Somebody saying. No issue. Nothing
Yes.
about sorry. Nothing about sorry. Please, everyone. Anyone.
Then yes, sir. So then so basically S dot replaces that letter with the letter. So when you just
Remember this. What I mentioned here. Just come here.
yes,
What I mentioned.
yes,
Old string. Okay. So
Yes.
string can be anything that you want.
yes,
Okay.
yes. So then what I didn't get was that why what is this means -1 does means when
In -1 means this is count, no? This is count. So count basically means all the occurrences of old string you will replace with new string.
yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
So -1 is specifying all the occurrences of the old string will be replaced by the new string. Yes.
And
So
sir,
what?
what would
Yeah.
-2 or some other means value to say if you put -2 or
No,
if
no. Actually, that is not allowed. Let me do that if you want. Let me do that. See, if I go here and put -2, okay, and execute this, it is behaving same. But the whatever doesn't matter. Whatever you put, it doesn't matter. Okay. Basically, your positive numbers are only allowed, or -1 normally we mention. If you don't want to do any, means you want to replace all the occurrences, we don't even specify this. Whatever I specify here, okay, this minus is basically treating as everything to be replaced.
okay, sir. Sir, and what about put 3 means a larger number?
Let me put this.
+3, +3.
Again, all the occurrences will be replaced, because how many times p is occurring? 2 times. And you are saying you can replace up to 3 times. Okay. So again,
got it.
right?
Hmm.
So you'll get again same thing.
Yes. Sir, and this number that is getting counted, that number of occurrences, 3 occurrences, it is being counted from the left, right?
Yes, from the left. Yes, starting from the beginning of the string.
Yes.
Sir, reverse the order, sir.
Which order?
Sir, instead we can
Instead
write,
P,
instead of
keep
P,
Z
we can
and
write
Z.
programming, and instead of Z, we can write zogramming.
Sorry. Can you repeat once again? I didn't get it.
Sir, in this string name, first name, you are writing only P. So instead of P, we can write programming, and instead of Z, you can write zogramming.
Yes, 100% right. Perfect. That we can do. As I mentioned, it's a string. So string can include one character or multiple character, right? Doesn't matter. Even I can do this thing. S dot replace. Okay. What I want to replace, I have to identify this P has to be replaced now. Only this P has to be replaced. We don't want this to be replaced, right? So either I can use a complete word, or I can find a pattern. Okay, this is PR, and this PR is never before available, right? It is not even available. Either I can use programming and mention whatever we decide as programming. That will be done, 100% sure. Okay, means this way. If you want to say wherever you are finding what programming, replace it by zogramming. Yes, it is going to work. Perfect. Without any problem. See? Right? Without any problem. Even without writing the complete words, we can do. I can do
Instead
this.
P, keep Z, sir. And
Where?
instead Z, keep
Sorry. Huh?
Replace Z, comma P.
But we don't have Z here, no? See?
Yeah.
Then we don't have a Z here. We will specify the old string, no? Okay, so what we can mention, we can search for this pattern. Okay, this PR is here, which is not available here. So wherever this PR, example this, replace it by ZR. Even this will work. This will work. Even this will work. Both will work. And suppose I said, no, multiple characters are not allowed. Now tell me, how can you do that? This is one way. That right, we did perfectly. Other option is that now I'm asking, it is not allowed. You are only allowed one character at a time. Is it possible? Question is clear, everyone?
No, sir.
See, only one time, one character is allowed at a time. You want to achieve same thing, Python zogramming, but you are not allowed to type multiple characters. You can type only one character. Clear now? Tell me, everyone. You can use multiple steps if you want. I'm giving you a hint. You can use multiple steps if you want to use. But only one character at a time is allowed.
Sir, what if we convert it into the list?
Which one?
P and like the whole programming word.
Well, the whole string. Whole
Yes.
string. Then what you want to do with the list after the list?
After the list, we can find the index number of that one particular word.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that can be one way, but that will become a little bit complex, right or wrong? 2-3 steps you have to 3-4 steps you have to do, right or wrong?
Yes, sir, that will be complex.
Can we find a easier method? I'm just giving a hint. You can just do with the help of replace only. Just with the help of replace only. I'm giving you
Sir.
hint. Yes, multiple step you have to use.
Sir, first we will replace P with Z, sir. in
Yes,
first
yes,
step.
yes. Very good, very good.
Next
Yes.
step,
First do s dot replace P with Z. Done. Okay. And let me save it in some variable because my original string is impacted, right? Unimpacted. So let me save it in a variable. Yeah, done. Now, next.
we give index one, like P replace Z replace with P at number 1. sir. I mean, first place watch P.
With the
First place
only with the help of
First place
that you have to do. Remember, only with the help of replace function. We did that. Remember, nothing special has to be done. I have to mention this as dot replace. You reached almost same place, whatever you are mentioning. Just that no need of indexes there.
Z replace with P, sir.
Z replace with P, and only one occurrence we need to replace. Only one occurrence we need to replace. Only one occurrence this time, not two occurrences. Means if I do this S1 dot replace, what will happen? Okay, what will happen? Both Z will replace again by what? P. So I have to specify only one occurrence we need to replace. Only one occurrence, that is first occurrence. That's the only thing. Only one occurrence. So if I execute this time, I'll get the result what I want. Only one occurrence, right? Remember, this is not an index. I'm repeating once again. This is how many occurrences you want to replace, starting from the beginning. Clear, everyone?
Sir.
Okay. Now suppose again I save it in a temporary variable S2. Now again, now you people can answer me. I want this time this Zython programming, but this is my output. Understand? If you can answer me, that will be very good. What is S2? S2 is this thing. We have to work on the S2. Python zogramming is given to you. You have to achieve Zython programming.
First we replace P with Z.
First replace P with Z. Okay. Let me do that. Whatever you are saying S2 or save in a temporary variable, S3 is equal to S2 dot replace. What do you want to replace? P with Z, right?
No, sir. No, sir. Z with P. Sir.
Z with P. Okay. Z with P. Okay. Let me execute this and let me check what S3 is. Okay. Python programming is there now.
Now replace P with Z at first occurrence.
Yes. So what should I mention? Tell me.
S3 equal to
S3 dot
S3 dot
replace.
replace P
Very good. Perfect.
Z 1
Only one occurrence, right?
occurrence.
Only one
Yes.
occurrence. Yes. Now done. Very good. I think it should be clear to everyone now this time.
Yes.
So it should be clear. For solving the same problem, there can be thousands method. Just keep your brain open. Okay, just to keep your brain open. What are the different possibilities which are available? And always, actually, whenever you are using any method, okay, because there will be more than 400 and 500 functions or methods that we will be using in the entire Python. It is impossible to remember. So whenever you are using any method, always go inside, pressing Shift and Tab together, and read what this minus number is specified. Okay, what here thing is specified, what here is specified. Just put it here and read always the time, because it's impossible to remember.
What is
Okay.
slash indicate?
Sorry.
Slash is there after 1. Count equals to.
That is not for the argument for us. It's not for argument of us. Let me try to put for us. I never used it actually, honestly speaking. Let me see what has happens. What it needs slash. Let's see what happens. Invalid syntax. Even that slash is not taking anything because I never use that. But what should I do in that place? What this slash is in? It's not even mentioned inside. Shift and Tab together. It's even not mentioned here. What this slash means actually. I never used it even because, but this should have some significance for sure. Let me check. In the Python document itself, S3 Google. Okay, and let me go. Let me type. What is the function? Function name was, I think, replace, right? Replace function Python. And let me see what W3 School says. We're giving simple. Only 3 things are mentioned: old value, new value, and count. Even 4th value is not mentioned. Can you see, sir, here? Only 3 things are mentioned: old, new, and bind. And let me check somewhere else, because I never even used that. So, but it's good to know everything new. Whenever you encounter something, it's always good thing. Somewhere it should be mentioned. Let me see the syntax. Even they have not mentioned. Can you see? Old, new, and count. Only thing: old, new, and count. They have not mentioned. Let me go to any thing. Geeks for geeks. Let me check if they are mentioned somewhere. Again, not mentioned. Old, new, and count. Not given even. Anywhere else we can look after 3 places. These look. Let me see. Python. I mentioned replace function in Python, so it should be available. Documents. See. I think common string operation. I think in this I should found. If I press Control F, replace. It's not even mentioned here as well. Let's see what slash signifies in.
It's okay, sir. No problem. I will also check. No.
No problem. Yeah, please check me and let me know if you come to know. Let me know what is this replace function. What slash signifies. Even let me check here, because I've studied 5-6 places. I didn't find anywhere actually. Again, even here I also not mentioned. Okay, there may be something which is, I think, not for the user, I guess. There may be
Okay,
something,
that's fine.
it may be something which is not for the user because I never use that even. Okay? So no issue. Let me go ahead. What we were doing. Okay. So I think replace function is clear, everyone. Please tell me.
So,
Okay. So let me move ahead now. Yeah, something want to ask? No. Okay. So suppose this is my S3 again, Python programming. Actually, there are a few functions like for some reason, although you will be rarely using most of the function that you will be using the string, we have already done with those. Just a second. Okay. So most of the function that you will be using in data science, 99% you have done, but there are a few others available. Let me show you that. What are the purpose of the same? For example, this is S3. Okay. And I want to know, is it a lower case or upper case? So there is a method known as is lower. Okay, simple method is lower. So it will tell me whether this string is a lower case or upper case. Okay. Lower case or upper case, where it is important actually when you are designing some forms actually. Okay. Suppose you get a job as a Python developer. In that scenario, you want to design a form. Okay. And you want to ensure that everything remains in what? Uppercase. Everything remains in uppercase. For that purpose, you can use what? This thing. You can use this thing. For example, I use something, suppose a string. I mention a string, my name I mention. Okay, Ravir. And then I want to check if S dot is lower. Sorry, yes, S dot is lower. Means just this thing is enough to mention because it is going to return what in F if we always mention something which returns in true or false. Okay, we always mention something which is true or false. So what I mention, if S is lower than colon, then what I want to do, I want to do this thing, S dot upper. Right, upper method means in case it is lowercase. In case it is lowercase, then S dot upper, done. Otherwise, no problem is there. Let me execute this. Okay, and check what is my S this time, because S is my lowercase. See, it has been converted to uppercase. So sometimes when you are doing the Python development and you receive, some people fill in capital letters, some people receive in small letter, but you want documentation all the time in the capital letters only. Okay, in such scenarios, it is fine. If it is already uppercase, no effect will be there, right or wrong, everyone? Because it is going to be executed only when it is returning true, and it will return true only when this is
lowercase.
I think it makes sense, everyone. Similar to that, actually, we have another function known as is upper function. Very much similar. Suppose I mention here S, which has become a capital. I want to check is upper. Okay, is upper. Let me execute this. It is what? True, because it is what? In capital letter. So again, in some application where you want everything to be in lowercase, okay, everything included the lowercase, then you can use it. No problem. Okay, you can use it for the substitution in case you require. You have to just think, functions are very simple function. Just you have to think about logical, when I can use, in which application this can help me out. Automatically should come to your brain, and this thing come actually with the experience only. That's why your industry actually looks for what? Always they look for experienced people. Why? It is not because they're intelligent, because they have gone through that process again and again. Similarly, suppose if I ask you your house address, where is your house address, or tell me the way towards your home, you never forget that because you used to go there again and again and again and again and again and again. But suppose I bring you to my home, which is in Noida, right? I ask you, please come to my home only once. And next time after 6 months, I ask you, please, can you come to my home by your own? You will ask, sir, actually, I've come only once. How can I say, sir? I'm not sure, but I will try to come. But if you used to come my home daily, every day you used to come to my home daily. If I ask you, please come to my home, will you ask me, sir? Will you show any difficulty in coming to my home? Of course, your answer will be yes, sir. Yes, sir, I will come. Definitely, I'll come, because we have gone through that process again and again, and then again and again. That's why the industry looks for experience. Only this reason, nothing else. You can compensate that experience by using recursive practice. The more practice you do, understand, you will become equivalent to experience also. And this is happening in the industry. People are learning hardcore because there are several people who try to change their domain as well. They're in different domains. They want to switch to different domains. So what will happen? Suppose some people has worked in the 6 years or 7. Let me actually, this what I'm speaking, I should not speak on the recording. Let me stop.